Hello, magandang araw. So, centroidal axis. Moment of inertia sa centroidal axis. Ix prime, Iy prime. Here. So, well, sa symbols naman, huwag tayo malilito kasi, di ba? Kapag nanguha na ako ng centroid, lalagyan ko na lang yan ng centroidal axis, di ba? Lagyan ko lang yung x prime, y prime. So, kung kukuha ko ng inertia doon sa x prime o the ix prime, no? Sir, ano naman yung yung ix prime bar? Yan yung sarili niyang centroid at original orientation. So if the shape is the rectangle, 'di ba? Yan yung ph cube over 12. Oh, 'di ba? Naalala nyo? So yun, balikan nyo lang yung sinabi natin ng first video. So then we will now use this formula, our transfer formula. Mas familiar siya sa tawag na ganun. Yung parallel theorem, no? So Ix prime, we need that. And is equal to the centroidal moment of inertia, the original orientation, plus its area times the distance, or what we call moment arm, from the parallel lines. Okay, squared. So, like, when we deal with this triangle, ito yung original centroid. For example, yung D na tinutukoy is ito. This is your dx. And your D na tinutukoy, ayan, sa y is dy. Yan po yun. You gets? So, ito na yung bagong reference axis mo. Kumbaga, hindi na yung common y and x. Okay? So, let's do it. Okay? So, we will use another table here to be organized. So, we have these areas. Okay? Kailangan kasi natin area, di ba, dito sa area na to. So, Ix bar, it's the self-centroid at x. Okay? So, what is that? For area of the triangle, sige nga, guess what? So, this is your, okay, I told you kanina, no? Kapag triangle, x prime yung kinukuha na natin. So, the base should be the parallel to that. Okay? So, yung ating cube is yung perpendicular to that. So, that is 100. So, this is your ph cube over 36. Ang base mo is 200. At ang h mo is 100. Gets natin yan na? Sanayin sarili. So, that is 55555.56. So, when we calculate that, sige, try natin. Baka nagkakamali lang tayo. Over 36. Okay, that's it ha. May proof ako. Okay? So, next is the rectangle. The rectangle is so easy. That is just bh cube over 12. Okay? Again, the base is 200. H is the 100. Base of the rectangle or the triangle should be parallel to the reference axis. Okay? So, that's it. So, dito na tayo sa semicircle ngayon. So, ito na yung dinidiscuss ko kanina. Okay, balikan nyo na yung previous video. Ito yung sinasabi ko. Kung ito yung original orientation, and this is your original MOI. Okay? If we, or disorient, or if inikot lang natin, kagaya nito. Okay? So, yung Y bar mo, or Y prime mo is, yan yung pattern. Huwag mo na lang din galawin. So, ibig sabihin, gagamitin natin yung IY prime mamaya parallel to the X prime. Gets natin? While your X prime here, axis nakatayo na siya dito, gagamitin naman natin siya when we get the IY prime. Okay? So, like this. So, kung papipiliin ko kayo kung ano ang IX prime ko dito, it's not the IX prime here. Kasi, this is oriented now as nakatayo. So, ang gagamitin ko is IY prime pi over 8 r to the 4th. So, when we calculate that, okay, it's pi r. Ang r nung ang semicircle is 50 raised to 4 over 8. Yan. So, this is 2454369. Okay? 2454369. Gets natin ha? Negative sign ulit nilagay ko ha. Should be deducted. While the circle is no problem. It's the same all around the world. So, that is pi over 4r to the 4th. Okay? Do the calculations, do the math. Okay? Yan yung sagot. Okay, let's proceed with our moment arm. So, para magamit na natin to. The distance, okay, dito lang din nagkakatalo madalas. So, tandaan natin ang orientation natin is we will get that moment arm at the reference x prime axis. So, dy. So, ito yon. Number 1 sa triangle, ito. Tapos yung centroid ng rectangle yan, halimbawa, ito yung hinahanap natin. Pag bilog, ito din. And kapag semicircle, ito. Well, actually, parehas dun sa, so dy is 47.48. Paano nangyari 47.48? Ito. Oh, dapat ang tip ko lagi dito, dapat ma-include nyo yung nakuha nyong centroid. Kasi para saan pa to? Ba't nyo pa kinuha yan kung hindi na pala gagamitin sa eksena? So, it's just, when we deal with the triangle or the area 1, no? Oh, ang centroid ng original or the built-up shape is 85.84. So, this is measured here. 85.849, no? Oh, para ma-incorporate mo siya, para makuha mo to, di kunin mo siya dyan. Yung total. Original niya is 133 yan eh. 0.33, di ba? 133. The original one. Okay. So, like, 133.33 minus 85.849. It's 47.48. Gets? So, yung mga centroid nito kanina, puro 50, di ba? 50, 50, 50. So, ibig sabihin, i-deduct mo naman siya doon. Oh, 85.849, magagamit mo talaga siya eh. Minus 50, minus 50, minus 50. 35.849. Okay? So, pwede na natin kunin yung ix prime ng bawat isa using the formula, transfer formula. Okay, do the math. This is the answer. And we sum up all of that. We get 58.7 million. Okay. Mm to the 4. And we have this. Okay. Good. So, punta naman tayo sa IY prime. Okay. So, sa IY prime naman, yan. Kalimutan natin ilagay yung IY prime dito. So, yan. Magets natin dapat na, yung orientation. No? Para hindi kayo mapagmalito. Ito lang naman eh. Baka mapagpalit nyo lang yung dalawa. So, it's the same area. Let's do this as fast as we can. So, the triangle. Sige. Ano ang magiging centroidal moment of inertia ng triangle ngayon? Ano na magiging base mo? Ano na yung magiging height mo ng triangle? So, ang base mo na ngayon is yung 100. Kasi parallel na siya sa y prime. Tapos, sabi ko sa'yo, ang naka-cube is yung perpendicular sa reference. So, this is, okay, ang base mo ngayon is, sige, sorry ang base mo is originally 200, di ba? Ngayon, ang naka-perpendicular sa y prime, yun yung naka-cube. So, b cube h over 36. This is your I, y, centroidal. So, okay. 222. Okay? So, patunayan natin. So, base mo is 200. Cube. Okay, height is your 100. Yan. Over 36. Yan. 22222. Okay? Magmalito doon. While the rectangle is base cube, magiging b cube to h over 12 na siya, no? Kasi so iy na siya. Base mo is 200 cube, 100 height over 12. Ayan. 66666. Okay? Now, the semicircle orientation, itayo lang natin, no? Ang magiging iy prime ko dito is yung kanyang ix prime, centroidal. Kasi yun yung parallel dun sa axis of reference. No? So, 0.1098. Yan. Yan nangyayari lang yan sa mga ganyan po. No? 0.1098 times, ano yung R ng semicircle? 50 the fourth. So, 686250. Okay? So, negative to be deducted. And the circle is the same. Pi r to the fourth over 4. Now, let's do the dx. Okay? dx is measured from the reference y prime the centroidal axis to its original centroid ng bawat shape. So, ito yung original centroid ng triangle. Ito yung dx na sinasabi natin. So, para ma-incorporate nga natin yung centroid na 92.887, i-relate nyo siya dun sa original centroid niya measured from y. Oh, 'di ba? Ito yung nakuha natin nung una, 'di ba? Measured from y, 1/3 of 200. Tapos, ito yung hinahanap mo. Ito yung 92. Okay? 0.887, di ba? Ito yung 1/3 ng 200. O, i-relate mo. Deductible yan. 92.887 minus 200 over 3. We have 26.22. And the centroid of area 2 rectangle is 100 from y. Diba? Tapos yung 92.887 hanggang dito. So, mas malaki yung 100 sa 92.887. So, i-minus mo lang yun. 100 minus 92. Yan. Tapos yung semicircle mo, 4r over 3/5, di ba? 4r over 3/5 dito. I-measure mo siya from this centroid to y prime. Ibig sabihin, deductible lang si 92.8. Lagi mong bang minus, parang ganun. Pag dito sa part na to, minus mo siya. Yan, 71.667. Okay? And lastly, the circle is 92.887 plus. O, di ba? I-add mo naman to. Gano'n to kalayo. Ay, ito yung hinahanap mo, sorry. Ito pala yung hinahanap mong dx. Okay. So, this is originally 150 minus 92. Yan. And do the math. Multiply. Multiply. Use the formula. This one. And sum. We have the answer. Okay? Mapapansin nyo sa centroidal moment of inertia of the composite area, medyo mas maliit siya kumpara sa measured from y and x. Gusto natin patunayan? So, try naman natin. When we get the summation or the moment of inertia at given x and y. So, hindi na ito, hindi na centroidal axis. Let's go with the y naman, given the y-axis and x-axis. Actually, ang magbabago lang dun, anak, is yung mga to. Yeah. So, last na, tingnan natin sa given x and y-axis. So, we will get the moment of inertia to that axis. So, ang magbabago lang talaga yung moment arm location ng bawat shapes. So, you'll use this one. Okay. So, IX IX. So, these are the areas. This is your original moment of inertia. Okay. Hindi ko na ipapaliwanag yan, ha. Okay. So, magbabago lang tayo sa dy. So, pag triangle, ang measurement is, actually, ito yung centroid niya. So, ang measurement ng dy is from perpendicular axis. So, yan yung 133.33. Actually, same lang yan dun sa mga centroids natin kanina. Do the math. Okay. And this one, use this formula. And we have this answer. Okay. And lastly, sa y, the same lang yung ating centroidal moment of inertia. Yung orientation, ha, huwag makalimutan. And we will now measure your dx. So, from y-axis, from the reference axis. So, this is your centroid. This is your dx1, 66.67, that is 200 over 3. And this is your centroid circle, rectangle, measure that. That is 100. And this is your centroid sa semicircle, that is 4r over 3/5. And this is your sukat from y, that is your 1/5. Using this formula, we will get this. And some, pansin nyo, no? Mas malaki sila mas malaki yung ix and iy natin doon sa given x and y axis. Kasi mas malayo yung ating mga moment arms kumpara dun sa centroid, which is malalapit sila sa isa't isa. Yan. So, sana na-enjoy nyo yung problem and the concept itself, okay, and please, more practice, and thank you for watching. Comment down below for questions. If you have some problems to solve natin yan, gusto mo ipa-solve, sabihin mo lang. Thank you so much po, share this, and like. Salamat po.